We're in the kitchen with it. I got my oil, some pepper. I got my A1 sauce. I got fajita spice. And I got me my cheap $2 steaks, right? So we're gonna make the Asmongold $2 steak. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We got to make the Asmongold steak. I couldn't really find like the one that he it looked like that he got, so I just found one that was a $2 steak at my stores. Yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how I'm making. I watched this video earlier. I have been watching this video on how they were critiquing Asmon's steak that he was making, and then they made it and they said it wasn't half bad. They said it wasn't half bad, right? So we're finna do it. We're finna try it out. I gotta get to it and everything. So I gotta open up this meat. He uses butter, but I don't have butter, so it's the $2 steak, but it's John style. It's the Asmongold steak, but my style, right? Because I couldn't work with everything. I have limited stuff. I don't have butter right now. I got oil. I don't have lemon pepper. I got fajita seasoning. I don't got Worcestershire sauce. I got A1 sauce. So, we're working with what we got. Hold up. I actually don't know if I want to use that burner. I think I want to use this one because Brooklyn makes some pancakes and she accidentally dropped the batter in there and it's gonna burn. So we're not gonna use that one. We're gonna use this back one over here, and I think you guys can still see it and everything, so it works out. We're heating up the pan. I'm gonna throw a little bit of oil. I'm not sure. This is vegetable oil. Yeah, I'm not sure what the temperature smoke point up to 430 degrees. So it seems like it has a very high smoke point. I don't personally think I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna just put enough for the bottom to get coated, but I'm not gonna make the pan super hot. I think they said if it starts sizzling, you're doing it wrong. Apparently Asmon only it doesn't sizzle when he throws it in there. So if I throw it in there and it starts sizzling, I got it too hot. So yeah, look, we're gonna spread our oil around a little bit. This is the only oil I had to, so I'm working with what I got, obviously. Like I said before, we're gonna open up these steaks right now. I'm gonna put it around 5. I'm gonna put it around 5 because, like I said, we want no sizzle. We just want it to cook all the way through. Just we got our Saint Bernie. We got Saint Bernie. He's just kind of hanging out with us today, you know what I'm saying? So I got that heating up. I didn't put too much oil in there because I didn't really want it super oily or greasy. I just don't want it to stick to the pan, right? I just don't want it to stick to the pan. We're gonna throw that bitch in there now. We're gonna grab one of these and just start it. It's sizzling. That was too hot. Hold up, yeah, let's bring that down. We're gonna keep going with it. I think so this is the point where she starts seasoning right now. So let me just rinse my hands real quick. Quick little rinse. It still sounds like it's sizzling. It might be because of the oil. You know what? It might just sizzle in general because we got oil instead of butter. So if we keep hearing the sizzle, I got it on low, then that's okay with me. It's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna throw, I don't have lemon pepper. I got fajita spice. Throw a little bit of that fajita spice in here. That's the only spice I really got. I got some pepper, but I think this already comes with pepper. I'll just throw a little bit extra in there. I think it already has it in there. We're just gonna throw it in and say we did. Oopsies. And then yeah, we're gonna use that A1 sauce, my boy. I don't know if I'm supposed to be putting this on here right now like this, But you know what? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna put it right here. If I need a little bit more oil to make it like saucy, I'll put a little bit more oil to make it saucy. I'm starting to make a mess, so I need like a rag, but I don't know where. I think, fuck, like a brand new rag right here. Hold up. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna use this to clean up some of the mess we're making. This is Brooklyn stuff. Hold up. What does it say? It says, evil isn't born, it's made. So this might be, heat's too low. This might be there might be some evil being made right now. The heat is supposed to be low. The heat is supposed to be low. It's not supposed to be sizzling, Brooklyn. The heat's supposed to be low, but it's supposed to cook all the way through. The heat is too low. You gotta med at least, and like push and bro. I'm doing this the way I saw Ozyman do it. The way I saw Asmon do it. I'm gonna do it, bro. That's how he did it. It was like, it was not sizzling. If the steak sizzle, we ain't with it. You're gonna season that hoe? I just did. I threw the sauce in there. We hit it with that A1. You got to hit it around in the pan too, because you want to make a sauce in the pan. And then we hit it with that fajita steak, fajita spice. And I just threw a little bit in this just cause, but I'm pretty sure the fajita already has some of that. No, I had it on medium and it was way too much. It started sizzling, so it's not supposed to sizzle. It's not supposed to sizzle. I'm just supposed to have it like that. It's not supposed to make any sort of noise whatsoever. And that's how you know you're doing it like the way that Asmon does it. If you drop the glop and did not season. You can check out the pan. I mean, look, here's the pan. Here's how the pan's looking, you know what I'm saying? So we got that sauce in there, my boy. We got that sauce making right now with that A1 and everything. Using some technique here. Look, I'm swishing that whole around. I could probably flip this bitch like a pancake, but the sauce will be everywhere, and we're not doing that right now. You only season one side, that's because I haven't flipped it yet. Y'all are bossy, man. Y'all know that? Y'all want to come in here and do it for me? Damn. Hold up, he's doing it wrong. He's doing it. I'm doing it perfect. God damn it. We're the season police. I threw seasoning in there, bro. I threw some A1. You want me super glock that hoe? I still got one more side to go. Trust the process. I promise you guys that I'm doing it exactly. The only difference is I use my own spices in my own method so that the stuff doesn't stick to the pan. I threw oil instead of butter. But other than that, I'm doing exactly how Asmongold did it. So trust this process. Just because it does it doesn't mean it's right. He ain't a chef. Here we go. You know what? The steak legends didn't believe him neither, bro. But I saw that video and what was that one guy? The Guga? What was his name? Bubba? No, it was like Guga. It was one of them steak dudes. They was all talking crap. They was talking mad about Asmon, telling that boy that his steak sucked, that he didn't know what he was doing, this and that, woo woo woo. But you know what? They made his steak the way that he made it, and then they tried that hoe. And they said, you know, there's nothing wrong with this. This is good. Good. Nothing more. It's a $2 steak, bro. What are you expecting? It's not fast food. $2 steak. You're tripping. Okay, so maybe I do need to up the heat a little bit because it's not searing. If anything, I'll cook it all the way through and then I'll turn it up and sear it, and then we'll call that one done. But yeah, here, let me throw some more A1. Throw some more A1 up here. Cause y'all be tripping. Y'all say Johnny ain't seasoning his food. Or what are you cooking it to? What do you mean? Oh, it's kind of thin, so you can't really do like rare or medium rare, or like you basically have to cook this like well done or like you know, not pinkish, because it's a thinner cut, so you don't want it to be, it won't be the right consistency and stuff. I like my I like my steak still moving. Yeah. I never put that stuff on while it's cooking. This is interesting. Hey, that's how he did it, bro. That's how he did it, alright? I don't have the potato that he does, like a baked potato with it. I don't have the potato, so, and I'm Mexican, so we probably gonna just make some beans with it, you know what I'm saying? I would be making the beans right now, but I don't like to multitask, so it's not like that. I'm gonna have too much to worry about. I don't even think I have a pan for the beans. The whole dirty, so you know, we're probably not even gonna worry about it. We're just gonna eat steak. Just here, I'm gonna show you guys again. So I got the steak, I got all this sauce. It's all this sauce. So that's what's like, essentially what, what's his name, Guga? I think it's Guga. That one dude, he cooks. He said that, essentially like what he did, Guga, okay, the Guga. So Guga dude said essentially, or when I watched the Guga video, they said that essentially he kind of boils the steak. Like without even knowing, it's like slightly boiled because of the sauce. But this is how he makes it. Guga was completely like in awe and distraught about this whole process that I'm doing right now. But I'm just doing it anyways. Yeah, my fridge is completely empty though, guys. Like, there's like nothing in here right now because of the damn the hurricane. So the hurricane left me with nothing, bro. My guy is making breakfast for the next day at this speed. Just buy a new fridge, 500. And let's be completely honest, like unless you're completely freaking loaded, and like there's no need to buy a fridge when you live in an apartment because they give you one. It's like saying go buy a new stove because you don't like how it looks. Like bro, they gave me it, and when I move, I'm not finna leave the one that I buy here. And if I take this one out and put a new one in, what am I gonna do with the old one? And then when I leave, what do I do? Well, you know, they're gonna charge me a fucking fridge. They're gonna charge me a goddamn fridge. I'll just leave this. I just leave it. I just use it. When I'm gone, I'm gone. If you have an apartment, there's no need to buy the furnishings they already give you because they're gonna expect those to still be there when you leave. So yeah, okay, so this one's basically done. I am gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn it up to like medium. We're gonna say it took probably around like 20 minutes realistically to make this, but this was my first attempt. And I didn't know what I was doing fully, so now I have a little bit better of an idea. Alright, so we are getting some bubbling action going on in the pan right now. It's starting to sizzle, I can hear it. I'm gonna let it like that for a little bit because I want it to I do want it to burn just a tiny bit on the steak. I'm hoping that the sauce doesn't burn though. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of caramelization going on with the sauce and everything already in there and it kind of bubbling. I did put the 6.5 and it's really starting to bubble. I wonder if y'all can hear that. I can move the mic a little bit closer. Sounds like someone is ripping ass. Let's get you some more in there. See, and I used to be skinny, but like, unlike Asmongold, you know what I'm saying, I don't weigh no 130, bro. I'm fucking like 165, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But am I fat though? Am I fat? I'm for real 165, but like, am I chubby? Okay, we let it sizzle way too much. We made a mess. It started bubbling and throwing the shit everywhere. Alright, abort mission. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna say this one's done. And I'm gonna get a lid so it doesn't spread everything everywhere.
Yeah, put it lower a little bit. Like towards the end, just because it's gonna start burning the sauce.
I mean, does that look like a bad steak to you guys? I got the freaking pan is burning. Hold up, guys.
Take it off the heat. But that was the point, is to make a cheap steak.
It's a cheap steak. This is not right. Yeah, the whole thing is it's supposed to be a cheap steak. It's not supposed to be a $100 quiz like limited edition fucking.
Maybe you could do that one today.
This is supposed to be a cheap steak. Yeah, maybe we'll do the nice steak next.
Pay for the Salisbury steak. I was like, you cooked me a fucking TV dinner.
The steak. It's got steam coming out of it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. There's like not enough lighting in here. Get closer. Get a little bit closer.
In the camera, dude.
Look at that, guys. Look at this freaking steak.
It's not working.
I don't think that was working, but.
That looks not bad.
You have a knife?
Yes, there's a bunch of knives.
That's good. That was hella good. Like that was not bad actually. Like I want it to be a little bit more. Like it could use a little bit more.
More what?
Like I don't know, like pizzazz. But I mean, it does the job. It does the job, and it doesn't taste bad. But you could like maybe throw some veggies or like some onions, like some extra shit, you know. But like just the steak by itself is really not bad. But yeah, after trying the steak, after making the steak and actually eating it and everything, I'm like on the board with the rest of the people that the steak isn't bad. You know, that steak is not bad the way that he showed us to make it and everything. The steak's really not horrible whatsoever. It's not nasty. It's good, bro. Like it's good. I know how my lady likes her steak and her meat. Hey, yo, I know how my lady likes her meat, and she does not like it pink at all. So, are you a Reddit mod? My lady? What do you mean Reddit mod? What the you mean, boy? That's why I call Brooklyn my lady. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I'm an owner of a Discord, bro. Okay? Owner of the Discord. Do you own a fedora? My lady. Give me your hand, my lady. Y'all tripping, bro. Damn, I can't even try to be nice to my girl, cause y'all be like, oh, what the hell? What that fool saying? Nah, I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna be with my bitch. Yeah, I like how my bitch like her fucking meat. So you know what? I'm not gonna let that shit pink. Hell nah, boy. We over here. We gonna make that shit good for her, cause we know how to beat her down. All right. So okay, so Pickles want a little bit more info. Like, how did it taste? So what did it taste like? What was the texture like? Okay, so the taste is very dependent on what you're using. So since I used my fajita spice in the A1, it tasted mainly like the A1 sauce. The sauce that I threw in the pan, it was the major part of the pan sauce that ended up being made was just the sauce you chose. You could have chosen Worcestershire or the A1 or whatever steak sauce you want. So it mainly tasted like that with a little bit more salty because I had thrown the fajita spice in there. I'm assuming if I would have used like lemon pepper, I would have tasted a little bit more like a zesty lemony, right? Which is what Asmon did, but I did not. As far as the texture of the steak, the one I made, the first ones, I didn't use the lid. and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was trying to sear it, and it turned out really dry and tough. But as I went on, I started like making it a little bit more saucy, and those last ones came out a little bit more tender, not as tough, because I didn't dry them out as much. So as long as you don't like super dry them out, which is what I did on accident to the first like two, I think you're good. What seasonings do you think would be better? Okay, so what seasoning? I don't know. I feel like I'd have to experiment a little bit. I would like to try the exact seasoning that Asmon did, just to see like exactly the way that he makes it, and see why he likes it that way. But I think it's 100% fine with whatever seasoning is the one that you like. I personally like this one. For example, like let me pull some of the ones out that I think wouldn't go with it. Would you choose a different sauce? I would definitely choose a different sauce. I would probably try the Worcestershire, just to see the difference between the flavor, right? Because you're cooking in the flavor of the sauce into the meat. So it is really interesting. It was super flavorful in the fact that like I didn't feel like I had to put any sort of more flavor on it. Like every bite was super flavorful with the seasoning. I wouldn't ever put any of these, like just this chili powder, onion, this complete seasoning, bullcrap, chicken seasoning, all purpose, I would definitely never put on there. Brooklyn said that because I added a good amount of seasoning and a good amount of sauce, that I ended up making it like too salty, I guess. So she said maybe balance out, like which, like you want it more saucy than like than spiced out with the powder, or do you want it, you know, like more powdery flavored than saucy flavored? So that's all up to you as well. I guess you could find a different ratio, right? Yeah, you could probably find like a different ratio of your liking. But yeah, so definitely trying to put more effort in. Thank you, Pickles, for making me put more effort in, because I feel like I can definitely now use that in the video as well. So hype.